I'm going to pose a question for all of my masters in the arcane arts. Do you prefer to wear a hat or a hood? Um, I'm more of a hood guy myself. Now, a hat is a big statement. You know, you got the really big brims, the very pointy top. Maybe you'll have like a bend halfway up the cone. I mean, thinking Gandalf, yeah, that's kind of badass, but I think hoods add an element of mysticism that a hat just doesn't carry. But enough about arcane arts. Let's talk about the lift. So we have chest and side delts today. It is a little later than I'd like. I'm trying to go consistently around 6 a.m. Just to get my circadian rhythm into it, because I think that's what's kind of killing me in the realm of sleep, is that the days that I'm working, I'm going around 4 or 5 a.m. But then the days that I'm off, I'm going at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And so that like flip-flopping of schedules, I think is doing me more harm than good. But I just came off working the weekend, so I think I kind of deserve a little extra sleep this morning. But tomorrow morning, we're getting up early. I'm going to make it a point. But anyhow, chest and side delts, and then I'm also going to be doing cardio afterward. And that's kind of in preparation for this waking up early thing, because I prefer to do cardio in the morning, and then I'll eat whatever. A few hours go by, then I go to the gym, and that's the preferred schedule. But if I'm going to be lifting in the morning consistently, I don't want to say like, oh, I'll do cardio later, or maybe I won't do cardio at all. I don't want to do that. So I think this is kind of a good halfway point. I get my lift done, and then I get to do my cardio, and then I just kind of get to relax all day. So, in terms of preparation for the lift today, I had 3 bottles of water. So that's what, like 48 ounces, something like that. And carb-wise, just a packet of those Welch's gummies. I am certainly well rested. But here's the odd thing. I haven't had my pre-workout yet. Now I've got it right here. But I'm actually going to pick up a little breakfast. Not for me. Just dropping off some breakfast for the wife. And then after I drop that off, slam the pre-workout. I think we'll be good. I have a good feeling about today's lift. Now, one thing, when I did my arm day, I told you guys that I was going to push myself a lot harder than normal. And I certainly did. It was great. But there's this like little tweak in my right elbow. And it doesn't hurt per se, but when I like pronate or push down, I notice it. So while I'm doing my pressing movements today, I'm going to take some time to really warm up. And if for whatever reason my body tells me it's a no-go, then depending on the severity, it might, it'll either be a lighter chest day or maybe it'll just be a dedicated shoulder day. I'm anticipating everything to be fine. It'll just be a normal chest and shoulder day or side delt day, but to be determined. But I'm rolling up to the restaurant now to pick up some items. So, I will see you guys after the lift. A non-zero amount of time has passed since the last clip that I recorded. Where do I even start? Very good chest day. Very good chest day. Maybe not to the same degree as that last chest day I had, because I remember that one being fucking like 10 out of 10. This one I would put it like an 8.7 out of 10. And I think it's just because of the compound movement that I decided to do. I decided to go with dumbbell incline press. And to be honest, I kind of regret it. Dumbbell can be a little funky with me because my left shoulder is a little weaker than my right shoulder. So when you're doing a movement that requires that level of like balance, it can be a little harder to push yourself. Like, for my first set, I actually got a spot just to like help me out. And on my right arm, I probably could have gotten another like 3 or 4 good reps. But because my left shoulder gave out, I had to call it there. So, I did a drop set just to get that burnout. But even still, I think I would have benefited a little more from, I guess, I really should have just done some barbell or Smith machine incline press today. But, you live and you learn. It certainly wasn't a bad lift. I still got a freaky pump afterward. The likes of which I implore everybody to achieve. So after I did 2 sets of dumbbell press, and then I did this converging incline hammer strength press. It's a plate loaded machine. I did that for 2 sets, including a drop set. So that felt great. And then 2 sets of cable curls felt fucking phenomenal. And then I did a burnout set with, just some cable presses. And overall, everything felt great. I really have 0 complaints about today's lift outside of the initial compound movement. After that, did side delts. To be honest, I probably could have pushed side delts a little harder. The only reason I didn't was I was on the phone with my brother for like an hour. So I wasn't as like focused, or into it. Cause when you have that like music blasting, and you've got, Mob Psycho season 1 intro playing, you kind of really get into it. But, I'm just talking about family and this, that, and the other. So, all in all, still a phenomenal lift. Got a really good pump. Yapped for a while with a couple of the fellas at the gym. And here we are now. So, pretty happy with that. I'm really excited for back day tomorrow. On my last back day, we have this, not a lat pull, like a lat pullover machine. And it's the same type that you would see if you watched Blood and Guts, Dorian Yates. He seemed to really like that machine. So anyways, I stole some inspiration from, our man Dorian. And I got a spot on that. And having a spotter to help me get some assisted reps was fucking insane. That was a game changer. Like, before trying that out, I liked the machine and I do it every now and again, but it wasn't freaky by any means. But having that dude spot me and pull out some extra reps, I got to really focus on the squeeze without worrying about like tearing my shoulders off. Holy shit. That pump was insane. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. That's going to be fucking sick. So I implore you guys, like, for whatever lift you're doing, if it's something that can be assisted, don't be afraid to walk up to somebody and say, yo, dude, like, would you mind helping me get a couple extra reps on this? Because
to be honest, I think that's what I've been lacking. I can go intense and I can like really push myself, but when you get to that point of failure, what more can you do? But if you have like somebody there to assist you and suck out some extra reps that you couldn't normally do yourself, I mean, that is a fucking game changer. And I'm really excited to get to the point where I can bulk again. Because when I'm able to make actual like strength gains and put on some muscle mass, having that like extra help is going to be insane. So I mean, shit, man, that's going to be fucking cool. But now I'm on the way to Subway. Put in a nice order. I got a Philly double steak, onions, sweet teriyaki sauce, and no mayo. I fucking hate mayo. I am a staunch mayonnaise hater. I don't care who you are. I don't care what form of mayo it is. You can dress it up all fancy and call it a garlic aioli or a truffle aioli. I don't give a shit. It's fucking mayo and it's fucking disgusting. All right. I'm not having it. And the last time I put this order in, put no mayo, whatever, I got mayo on my sandwich and I almost fucking died. All right. So in the comments, you can put in like a special instructions thing on it. I put down, I said, no mayo, please. Otherwise, I will explode into 178 tiny pieces. So hopefully that gets the message across that I don't want any fucking mayo on this sandwich. Anyways, mayo rant over. So I'm going to consume that sandwich and then I'm going to relax for today. Maybe I'll play some Apex. Maybe I'll play some Minecraft or I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to play quite yet, but I do have a hankering to do some unwinding, especially after the weekend that I worked. Holy shit. I need a little break. So, and you know what else? I'm excited for this. My older brother is coming into town this weekend, and he's one of the ones that kind of helped me get into lifting. And this guy is a fucking mountain of a man. I've talked about him before, but I mean, he's got Death Stars for shoulders. He's fucking huge. And I'd put him in the category of strongman, and less so bodybuilder because he's strong as shit. Bench presses, 415 for reps. The guy's huge. I'm definitely glazing right now, but I mean, how can I not? So if we're lucky, we might have a guest star for the first time on one of these videos this weekend. But to be determined, we shall see. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for a beautiful back day.